We all like a good cup of coffee while riding or just before that. But how does actually this affect our long rides and our training? My name is Cycling Boo and this is episode number 2 of the Food for Fuel show. The main ingredient in coffee is caffeine. Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant. It acts on your brain and is keeping it awake and alert. But how does actually caffeine help us stay awake and alert? In our brain, when ATP is broken down, there is this leftover molecule that is called adenosine. This molecule binds to receptors in our nervous system and causes sleepiness. In short, caffeine looks similar to the adenosine and it competes with it for its place at those receptors. And when caffeine binds to these receptors, we don't feel the effect of the adenosine, which makes us basically more awake and more energetic. But what about endurance sport? Nowadays, a lot of those gels and all types of products that we usually take with us while riding may contain caffeine. But what is the scientific data if caffeine actually works? In a review from 2019, the majority of the studies showed an increase in power output and performance if caffeine was ingested. In this particular study, it was shown that caffeine showed an 8.5% increase in power over 40-kilometer time trial. This result indicated that ingestion of caffeine can substantially help in endurance sport, especially for a shorter period of time. However, we need to know that between 3 and 9 milligrams per kilogram body weight, or a lower limit of 210 milligrams per a person around 70 kilograms, is the dosage that was tested and that showed that there is an improvement. To compare, in a single shot of espresso, we have only 70 milligrams of caffeine, and roughly the same amount in those gels that we usually use. If you have some kind of heart problem, it might be better to think twice if you're administering high levels of caffeine, because caffeine can increase your pulse and can act on your cardiovascular system, and this might affect you. So just for safety reasons, you might think of skipping that shot of coffee. But for the general public, it's not gonna harm you, and even it might be beneficial if you drink a cup of coffee or two. Also, what I wanted to mention, I bought the GCN, the Plant-Based Cyclist book, and this is not a paid promotion. I just wanted to tell you that this book, written by Nigel Mitchell, it's really good. You can get a little bit more insight on what to eat and what the levels of the micro and micronutrients in your body need to be. It's a really good book and it's written firsthand by a top cycling nutritionist. My name is Cycling Boo and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon. Bye bye.